So Star Wars Jedi Survivor has been out for a little while now, and EA just released a bunch of really interesting stats that might give us some insight into how they're going to go about making future Star Wars games, but hopefully will also give you a bit of a laugh.
Terrible. Shut it.
Also, just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who messaged me about being sick, feeling a lot better now, hoping to get back to normal content soon. I'm going to talk a bit more about what I'm going to be doing soon at the end of this video. Hey everyone, it's Andrew. So I'm hoping most of you, if not all of you, have played Jedi Survivor by now, or at least watch a gameplay walkthrough on YouTube. And you might be wondering, how differently have other players played the game, with all the customization options, with the different saber stances, with everything that's actually included in the game? How many other people went exploring, found hidden sections, found the Rancor, found other boss fights? Well, on Instagram, EA Star Wars just released a bunch of gameplay stats where they track data in the game and are able to tell us how many players did what. This first stat is really surprising. The most popular stance in the game used by players was the single-bladed stance. 31% of players used the single-bladed lightsaber stance. In second place came the dual wield, with 29% of players, then double-bladed 25%, blaster and crossguard being the least two popular, only 8% and 7% of players using them. Now, I'm assuming this stat is based on how much time players spent using this specific stance. So 31% of the playing time of all players who've played Jedi Survivor were using the single-bladed stance. This next stat I find really interesting and also quite surprising. The most popular hairstyle was the crew cut. Most players chose to use the crew cut over anything else. Now, I don't know if this is because this style is easier to find in the game, but I'm really surprised the mullet is not the most worn hairstyle by players in the game. Come on, guys. Clearly more Australians need to get out there. Wear the mullet, guys. Come on. Why aren't you playing with the mullet? The most popular cosmetic beard style was the short beard. This one's not really surprising, as it's one of the ones you get early in the game. Most popular lightsaber color was white. So a lot of people out there going with their gray neutral Jedi styles, which I guess is kind of fitting to what Cal is. He's not really a Jedi of the Jedi Order. He's broken off from that as he's living in this dark time. And some of his takedowns are quite brutal. Really goes for it there, doesn't he? 52.5% of players who played Jedi Survivor played on the Jedi Knight difficulty, which is the middle one of the 5. 14.5% played on story mode, 15% played on Jedi Padawan, that's my one, hey. 14% played on Jedi Master, and only 4% of players played on Jedi Grandmaster. Only 4% of people were patient enough or had the level of sanity to play on this ridiculous difficulty. Once again, I think this is based on how much time players spent playing each difficulty. So 4% of all time in the game by all players was Jedi Grandmaster, people losing their mind. Fighting 2 Ogdos at once. No, thank you. Oh good, oh good, no! This next stat is embarrassing, but also super, super low. 489 people got killed by Rick the Door Technician. What were you guys doing? How can you possibly, even on Jedi Grandmaster, how can you die for Rick the Door Technician? That said, I think Rick doesn't get enough credit for being the most impossible boss in any Star Wars game ever. That guy, just impossible to defeat. Rick's coming at you down the hallway. What are you gonna do? You're gonna get owned. Get this, guys. This next stat's ridiculous. 9,019,384 players were killed by the Rancor. I account for about 8 million of those deaths. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just had my health restored! So also, in the months since the game has been out, we have collectively killed 2.8 billion enemies in the game. I wonder how many of those were Rick the Door Technician. How many times did we kill Rick the Door Technician? Can we just get a full stat breakdown for Rick, please? So did you guys know you can actually flush the toilet in Greez's Cantina? 861,000 was the amount of times the toilet was unclogged in Greez's Cantina. If you haven't done that, go flush the toilet. You get a priorite shard for it. So Cameron Monaghan, before the game came out, gave the poncho a lot of publicity.
Poncho. Well, first thing I noticed is he's not wearing a poncho.
Cameron! He was questioning whether the poncho was even going to be in the game. It indeed was, and only 11.5% of players actually went and found it. To find it and to actually unlock it, you have to defeat Spawn of Ogdo, so it's no easy feat. You said you could do that? No! What? 11.5% of players, it's not a lot of people wearing the poncho. We need the poncho back, especially considering Jedi Fallen Order forced you to wear it. If you haven't done that, please go do it, guys. Get yourself the poncho. Let's get this number up. Create the poncho army. Let's get the poncho army going.
Poncho.
A lot of bounty hunters in Jedi Survivor. A lot of you guys seem to really enjoy the bounty hunting. I love the missions. I think they were fun. They could have had a little more variety to them in terms of the types of bosses you were facing. Most of them kind of just felt like the Haxian Brood, but we did end up collecting 3,200,000 bounties. So we did okay, I think. think. That's okay. We've planted 15 million seeds in the garden on the top of Grease's Cantina. Have you guys tried out Holo Tactics yet? Because collectively, we've actually won 8,300,000 rounds of Holo Tactics. Clearly, a lot of people like the Holo Tactics game. Last stat, really interesting one, and one I think we can all agree on. 100% of players love Turgle. I like that Respawn have just made that decision for us. They're just like, yeah, of course. Everyone loves Turgle. How can you not?
That's right, Turgle. Should it?
So guys, like I said, it's been a rough few weeks for me, been sick. And then I also went on a brief holiday, which was awesome to get away. Hadn't been away and taken a break really in months. So I just wish it wasn't when I was sick. But over the next few weeks, I'm going to be making a bunch more Jedi Survivor videos, but also getting into some more Lego stuff. I'm hoping to get back to Lego Star Wars and maybe check out a few other things here and there. I might also start mixing up a bit of the content with some variety stuff. Not necessarily non-Star Wars games. There might be a few in there. Thanks to everyone who watched the Star Wars Fortnite videos. That was a lot of fun. Getting back into Fortnite, even though I was never a Fortnite player and never really enjoyed the game until this Star Wars update, to be honest. Also, if you're not already following the Clips channel, come follow me over there. Come check out the daily clips. Still posting a bunch of clips every single day. I'm yet to miss a day of uploading on the Clips channel since I created it in, I think it was September 2021. There's been at least one clip every single day since September 2021. A lot of content over there. And if you're not already, come follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be sharing a bunch more stuff there, hopefully over the next few weeks, next few months. Trying to up the socials game, guys. Post more stuff. Now that I'm feeling better, now that I've got my energy back. Sometimes over there I share events I've been to, like the Jedi Survivor stuff I went to in LA, along with some other stuff. Sometimes there's giveaways. You can also follow me on Twitter. You can come join the Discord. I have TikTok as well. A lot of Clips content over there. Lots of content. That's the goal. And yeah, just wanted to say thanks again for supporting the content, supporting me along this journey. Really appreciate every one of you. It's lots of fun making content for you guys. Getting to do this as a job. It's always a dream come true. I know a lot of YouTubers say that, but it really is. So thanks. Jedi Survivor was lots of fun. It was so fun doing the walkthrough and seeing you guys react to my walkthrough of the game, seeing you watch the game as I played it and basically reacting as I went along. So that was awesome. Thanks for joining me on that journey, guys. Also, if you enjoyed some of that longer form content, the kind of 30+ minute videos, even the Bounty Hunter one went for over 30 minutes. If you guys enjoyed that, let me know and I'll keep maybe once a week do some longer stuff. Maybe even do some longer stuff in other games like Lego, like other Star Wars games. I want to go back and play old Star Wars games. I used to do a bunch of that on the channel. Might get back to that soon. And if there are any other kinds of videos you want to see me make, please let me know. I'd love to open to suggestions. Let's do it. Let's all go on this journey together. All right, I think I've rambled enough. Thanks, guys. My name's Andrew. I'll catch you soon.